Look, let me guess. You finally got some money saved. Not rich, not even close. But enough that you're not panicking every time your phone buzzes with a bank notification. You've got maybe $12,000, $15,000, $18,000 saved. And here's the weird part. You're still stressed, but it's different now. Bills don't scare you the same way. Unexpected expenses don't feel like emergencies anymore. But at the same time, you don't feel safe either. You're in this strange middle zone where money matters more than ever. If that's you, yeah, this video is about to hit uncomfortably close to home because today we're talking about why everything changes even more after $20,000 and why most people completely misunderstand what that number actually unlocks. My name is Sam, and I spend way too much time thinking about the financial skill that matters more than investing. If you're someone who saves money but still feels anxious, confused, or unsure why financial peace hasn't kicked in yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. All right, let's get into it. Here's the thing most people believe. Once I save enough money, I'll finally feel secure. Sounds reasonable, right? Except it's not how money actually works. Because $20,000 doesn't just change your bank account. It changes your behavior, your options, and your psychology. And if you don't understand why, you'll either blow past this milestone without benefiting from it, or get stuck here for years without realizing it. Let's talk numbers for a second. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money. That means most people are living in constant financial reaction mode. Now compare that to someone with $20,000 saved. Even if your monthly expenses are $2,500, that's 8 months of runway. And here's what that actually changes. You stop making decisions based on fear. You stop saying yes to bad jobs just to survive. You stop panicking over short-term problems. This isn't about wealth yet. This is about leverage over your own life. Here's what most people don't realize. Money doesn't reduce stress linearly. The first $1,000 helps. The first $5,000 helps more. But $20,000 triggers something different entirely. Psychologists call this cognitive bandwidth. When your brain isn't constantly worrying about survival, it literally thinks better. You plan longer term. Make fewer impulsive decisions, take smarter risks. This is why people with savings appear more disciplined. It's not discipline, it's mental space. Let's walk through a simple scenario. Person A has $0. Savings makes $3,500 per month. Person B has $20,000 savings, makes the same $3,500 per month, same income, same expenses. Now, an unexpected $2,000 car repair hits. Person A uses a credit card, pays 22% interest, ends up paying approximately $2,600 total. Person B pays cash, no interest, no stress. That single event alone creates a $600 gap. Now multiply that over years. This is how money quietly compounds before investing even starts. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but $20,000 isn't that much anymore. And you're right, for buying stuff. But money isn't powerful because of what it buys. It's powerful because of what it prevents: debt, panic, bad decisions, short-term thinking. This is where it gets really interesting. After $20,000, money stops being just a buffer. It becomes optionality. You can leave a toxic job, take a pay cut for long-term growth, move cities, start something small without desperation. Economists call this option value. The value of having choices even if you don't use them. Most people never experience this. Here's where things go wrong. People hit $20,000 and immediately start treating it like spending money. Bigger apartment, nicer car, lifestyle upgrades, and suddenly, the anxiety comes back. Not because $20,000 wasn't enough, but because it was never meant to be used that way. Think of savings like oxygen. You don't notice it when it's there, But the moment it drops, panic sets in. $20,000 is the point where you stop gasping for air. Spending it for comfort is like poking holes in your oxygen tank because it feels heavy. Before $20,000, risk feels dangerous. Every mistake feels permanent. After $20,000, risk becomes calculated. Mistakes become survivable. This is why entrepreneurs, career switchers, and investors often come from people with some savings, not none, and not extreme wealth. First rule after $20,000: this is not investment money. This is life control money. Keep it. Liquid, boring, safe. High yield savings account. Money market fund, no crypto, no just for now spending. Here's a simple psychological trick that works insanely well. Name your $20,000, not literally, but mentally. Call it Freedom Fund, Sleep Well Fund, Never Panic Fund. Once money has a job, you're far less likely to misuse it. Only after this foundation is stable do you start thinking about investing risk growth. Because investing without stability turns every market dip into emotional chaos. I've seen this firsthand. Two people, same income, same age. One saved aggressively early, hit $20,000, stayed boring. The other chased returns immediately. 10 years later, the first person had more confidence, better career decisions, higher net worth. Not because they invested better, but because they thought better. Here's the biggest truth: $20,000 doesn't make you rich. It makes you harder to exploit by employers, by debt, by bad timing. And that changes everything. If you're on your way to $20,000, protect it. If you've already passed it, respect it. And if you're far from it, don't underestimate how powerful this milestone actually is. If this helped clarify something you've been feeling but couldn't explain, hit that thumbs up. It tells YouTube to show this to more people who need it. And subscribe, because this channel isn't about getting rich fast. It's about building money that actually gives you your life back. See you in the next one.